just a box.
Excellent.
Apparently. just a box. God, that's a horn in my ear. Okay. I've got a hangover. No, I haven't. Oh, hang on. Let me turn that off. That's better. That's going to annoy... Oh, hang on. That's going to annoy me doubly. Yeah. Let's turn all this off. And quality... There we are. Right. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Ooh. I feel a bit off, but that's down to fault of my own, really. Actually, is it a fault that I went out last night and played lots of music till about 4 this morning, which I haven't done for a while, actually. So, I think I needed that sort of release there. But anyway, I am donning the... where's my finger? There we are. People's Republic of Cornwall t-shirt. So, there we are. Enjoy that. And I think we're going to carry on. So, where the hell were we? Oh yes, stowaways. Yes, that's it. We were trying to escape from the what's the species called? Hotari, who have been taken over by the Sands of Flame, or I forget what they're called. Memory. So let's click that and let's continue on. Try not to get killed in the process. Also, I move. Oh, we have dropped frames slightly. I don't think it matters. I have moved also my router unit inside and off the windowsill because I think
they haven't found us yet.
As sun hits that and then it gets hot and then it melts. And then it's time.
Can't just wait to be rescued.
Yeah.
We have no idea when or if the Resolute is going to catch up.
Anyway, sorry.
We get access to the Zeldi systems.
Yes.
We might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to.
Yes.
You got somewhere we could do that?
Okay, it's a simple nod. I like that. Follow Major Amitta. Okay, what have we got here? We've got things to look at. Cargo.
For how uptight the Illydians are, the cargo bay is kind of a mess.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
I don't like any of that.
Huh. Illydian consoles still have mechanical keyboards as a backup.
That's helpful. Being a human and all. Can I go there? No, I can't go there. Okay, no, I want to explore everything.
It's airtight and climate controlled.
Excuse me.
Where they put the precious cargo.
Ooh. I mean, do you know how many neck oils I had
Power cells.
last night?
Illydians must supplement main system power.
3, I think. Or 4. That was probably the worst idea ever. It's very expensive as well.
Good thing this was here. Made it a lot easier to transport across the ship. If we took another second, Miranda might have...
Oh yeah, we're in love with this lovely lady called Miranda.
No time to look over here. I better follow Major Arminta.
Not yet. I fear there's still more things to explore.
Based on how this is reinforced, probably contains dilithium. Stray phaser blast could cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship.
The hell is a
Be careful.
The hell is a piezo? Oh no, we've had that problem before, haven't we? Okay, can I go any further? It seems like there might be a secret, and the answer is no. Is that a TIE fighter? What am I looking at? Oh, it's a door. And it's also the wrong game. So, okay, emitter. Actually, no, let's see what's up here first. Anything up here? Bit of a Dead Space vibe. Hello.
Up there? Alright.
Choices affect
Let's do
consequences,
this.
by the way, in this game.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there.
Good point.
And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Millie. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
I got the ones over here.
Or shoot any boxes with dilithium containing them, rather. Okay, so I have to shoot. Excuse me. Oh, can I hit fire? No. That's. Oh, I have to hold. Okay.
Got one.
Okay. Another one.
Another down.
It's like shooting. Oh God, I'm being timed. Okay.
Hurry, Carter!
Shush.
I am.
Did I even
One
reach?
left.
What? Where? Where? Oh, I can't run. What are you shooting at? What are you shooting at? You're not shooting at what I'm shooting at. Oh yeah. Oh.
Here it comes.
Got it. Yes, sorry, quickly. Welcome, Jess and Ragnar to the stream. If you're on phone, there's a little sort of heart symbol. You can poke around with some things. It puts them on my
It
mobile
works.
screen, but nowhere
We
else.
won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take
It's all
care
right.
not to give away our position.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Oh, fart.
Miranda.
He's
Don't
definitely
give up on
infatuated with her.
Carter. She had other sights, and she didn't shoot. That means the real Miranda is
Yes.
still in there.
We do. Probably won't be
Takan
till
don't have-
August.
Not completely, at least. She must still feel something.
The person who shot at us wasn't Miranda.
No.
Don't think for a second that she turned on us. Because I don't.
Neither do I. I know she played us, used our sympathies, your relationship to break out of sickbay. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda
Okay.
could help us stop the Takan.
It's a good
Here
idea.
on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend.
Huh.
You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now.
He's a bit
Be
annoyed.
dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
We don't like this any more than you do. The Takan are a threat to all of us. They turned our crewmates too. You really think they're gonna stop there?
No.
And yet we still risked our lives to
No.
come help you. And not everyone made it.
I'll grant that you showed your grit and effectiveness. More than I can say about accessing ship systems. They've blocked out helm control, propulsion. They're closing down systems faster than I can check them.
This is very Star Trek
They're always
regarding.
changing these interfaces.
Again, no spoilers.
I can hardly keep up.
Step aside. Huh. Are you done?
Let us help.
Fine.
Oh no. No transporter sliders, please.
They're using the
Oops.
senior officer's access code
Okay.
to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
I bet
Here's
it's the
something.
Admiral from the previous stream. Okay.
I can see the course they have plotted in.
Eh? Oh, that's where we are. Oh, that's where they are. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's have a look at these. All of them.
Long way from Hotari space.
I hope the Resolute is all right back there.
That'd be fine.
The Zeldi. That's where we are.
That's not exactly news.
No shit, Sherlock.
The Lydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going.
So that leaves this.
We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around.
Agreed.
Get back to the front lines of the battle for Lydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to. And I'll bring it back to Lydia, or I'll destroy it. I won't let it stay in the hands of the enemy.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together.
Oh, I know the
You're right
voice.
to be angry, but it doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
I can't
The
think.
most important thing is that we get control of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that cartabula
damn.
thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this? It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could
Um,
put it through a demultiplexing processor.
it's,
Can you
what
get
now?
that clearer?
I'm trying.
Oh! Sorry, I'm supposed to be doing something here. Miles away.
Okay. That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca,
Hello.
is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others.
Sure.
We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Hatari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower
I
them
recognise
and
her
take back
voice
the
as well.
ship.
She was in Discovery.
Itasca,
I
are you
think
still there?
she was the one who had a
Itasca,
problem with the Gorn.
Are you still
I
there?
think. We literally just said that.
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on this ship. We've seen it
Yes.
happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances.
You
I'm
sure about
of
that?
it.
Trust
goes
no
both
one.
ways. We trust you. You trust us.
I'll go with that. Until you give me reason not to.
Back at you, Stretch.
Stretch.
We'll make it to you undetected and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
I'm sorry, did you say the back routes or the back rooms? Oh. Ah. Back to the planet. And there's Ambassador Spock. Unmasking! Oh, terrible wind. No way to my talents. Oh, that's a problem. Who the... The way the problems are persisting in this game.
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you were
To our
lying.
minds?
And the Hotari should have control of the minds. Just a ruse to conceal your true intentions.
We knew you were hiding something. We had to find the truth.
Naturally.
I hope you were satisfied with what you found.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Hotari now.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference.
Oh.
The Illidians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region.
Oh.
Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
They never wanted the Federation involved. This was all just a ploy from the start.
We never needed the Federation involved.
Huh.
But we're so thankful that you've come.
That being said, the sooner you leave, the better.
The hell we will. What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole? I want to make one thing clear.
Bit of a punch-up coming now, I think.
No one will leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this
I'm gonna look at the
petty
voice
dispute
actors
over precious resources
this game.
between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
It's not revealed
We
it's a
came
con
at
yet.
your request to help solve the problem, not
You
create
came
one.
because I wanted to see the mighty Federation for myself.
Oh.
The greatest power in the galaxy. Needless to say, I was disappointed.
They never wanted our help. They were setting us up from the start. Commander Rydek saw what you did in those mines. How you bioformed innocent people against their will and turned them into Takan.
And there's the word. Is the Queen still the Queen?
Takan,
Probably not.
a word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
Ah.
What's yours was once ours, so it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold
I don't like
dear
that smile.
will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
That may play well with your bioformed friends. But your empty threats don't scare us.
Just a friendly word of caution. You'll know when I'm threatening you. You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity.
Yeah.
In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way, the only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Seize them.
Get us out of here. Now!
Oh, beam out.
Ride it to Resolute. Beam us out.
Oh, what would have happened if I didn't do that in time? Ooh.
You ever done something like this before?
Back on my ship.
Close quarters combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like that.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there.
Sewers, yes.
That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My
Well
dress
spoken.
uniform is well decorated. I can assure you of that.
I can't say I'd want to be wading through sewage right now, so I guess things could be worse.
War is rarely a tidy affair, Petty Officer. Lieutenant Itasca knows that. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just a comrade in arms.
Long corridor. Let's get her out of there.
Don't worry. We'll get her and the others free.
I'll worry less when that's been done. But once we have my comrades, proper soldiers, we'll be able to retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us. The ATP is just down that corridor.
Shh, shh.
Is this the artillery platform?
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster.
Oh. That doesn't look good. That's where they are.
There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
If there was a fight, the Takan might still be nearby.
Maybe my people killed them.
Or they could be waiting for us.
And that's a problem for when we meet them.
Ambush.
The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magnetobanks.
I can track connections between the power lines and the control panels.
Magnetobanks.
I should be able to clear a safe path to your crew.
Okay.
We'll get the door open here.
Sort of hidden references in this game. Thank you to being X-Men. You get the idea. Whoa, okay, no, I'll press the wrong button. Okay. Well, I'm in. Right. There's one there. Is there any other? Not going over there. Can I run? I can run. Okay. Standard electrical sound. Oh, I nearly just went for it. Oh, oh. Curious. Anything behind here? Oh, they should have secrets behind here. Alright, well that's off. So now... Oh, I can go this way. Okay. That's a bit of a problem. There's a ladder there. Oh. Did that do something? Oh. Well, I'm not going up there. Oh, I can't go there either.
Electrified. One arc away from burial at space. Better keep my distance.
Okay. So I can't do anything else there. use a phaser? No? Tricorder? No? Maybe I need to go back. Have a little tickle of these consoles. No. So it looks like that console just completely lost power. There's got to be a way through. Well, I must get to this side when I couldn't. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Yep. Huh. So both of these are electrified, so it must be... Ah, here we go. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't see those set of ladders obviously. Never mind, incoming fire. Can I move? I can't move. Ow! Oh, come on! Why? How? I wasn't ready for any of that.
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely.
Apparently.
There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy.
Oh!
They're here. Get down!
I think they've given up on capture.
Do you think?
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You, give me a hand with this!
Oh.
Go! Go! Behind us!
Oh. That's helpful. Will explode. Okay, well then. Sure.
Go, Federation! You take the lead. We'll keep them busy.
Oh. Run. Ah, shite. Nice. Guess that Splinter Cell training paid off. Oh, except for that. Can you reactivate those consoles so they can't get through? Ah! Okay. Oh, come on. Hello? Got it. That's nice. No worries, Ragnar. You have a good day. Oh god. How did you get there? Ow! Okay, that's two now. And I'm dead. Mission failed. Well, that escalated quickly.
Fall back!
I think with this you should just be allowed to carry on from where you actually died. This is a bit...
Hold it back!
This is going to be a bit long-winded every time. Especially as the controls are just a little bit on the janky side. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I shot you. What am I shooting at? Nothing. Okay. Well, that doesn't really help. Okay, that's a start. Oh god, there's more of them. Destroy them? Ah, frick! One more hit and I'm down. Where? Can't see. Where? Oh, there. Oh, doesn't matter. This has turned into a horror film.
No! No! You can't just run in there.
Must live to fight.
That makes sense. Victory is life. Oh, no, that's Dominion.
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that, and I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illidian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
We've lost people too. I know it's not easy.
What makes it worse is that when we were in there, trapped, Hadri is the one who said that we had to live to fight. And we all agreed. We said, if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies. And steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
There's a few Borgy elements here. General quarters. Okay.
Tylus, you should be in sickbay.
I'll finish this.
I couldn't just lie there knowing the entire fate of Hotari hangs in the balance.
Mm-hmm.
How did it go?
Terrible. Yes, it was a total.
Exhausted.
I'll be honest. It was a total disaster.
That can't be true. I heard a rumor that they'd made a deal, that the Illidians agreed to peace. After what we saw Sidron do to the diplomat in the mines, I could hardly believe there was hope, but then... Is that true?
No.
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
There's no deal.
No. They're all Takan now. The Hotari, the Illidians. Everyone.
No. That can't be true.
I'm sorry.
Where will I go? I can't go back. I don't have a home anymore. Everything I've ever known is gone.
You're always safe aboard this ship. And you're welcome to stay as long as you need.
Thank you.
The Federation stands with the Hotari. You don't have to doubt it for a second.
Yellow alert.
Commander Rydick, we need you on the bridge immediately.
Isn't that the same computer voice from Discovery as well?
Commander. Good to have you back.
Oh, that's cool.
You didn't opt for the ocular implants.
Maybe someday. The visor was the best the doc could do on short notice.
Geordie LaForge.
We've got an Illidian ship,
Reference.
the Veskar, rapidly bearing down on our position.
Or what was the Veskar? Now I'm not so sure. Bring it up on the view screen.
600 kilometers in closing. Still coming straight for us.
Who?
Commander.
Have you tried hailing them?
Try it.
Hailing the Illyrian ship now. No response.
400 kilometers in closing.
Shields up. Ready phasers.
Shields up. Phasers ready. Incoming.
Oh god.
Lock phasers and open fire.
This is probably something I have to do now.
Heavy damage. But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
That's impossible. God damn it, return fire. Everything we've got. Rydek, modulate the shield frequencies. See if we can get us any cover.
Commander,
I've got this. Just keep firing.
Oh god. Oh god, I don't know. Try that.
Shields still have no effect.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll try another.
Invert shield polarity, which is 2, not 3. Oh, that did something.
There!
We've got incoming! How do they keep matching our shield frequency?
They couldn't. Unless... They've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields at will.
What?
Oh, shh.
Captain!
He's out cold.
Well...
Why'd they stop?
Damage report.
Running on emergency power. Major hull damage on decks 4 through 7. Warp core is stable and intact.
We're completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the Veskar. It's Galvin.
On screen.
Okay. Oh.
Commander Rydek, where's your captain? Not dead, I hope. At least, not yet.
You're dealing with me. Is that a problem?
One inferior life form is as good as another. I have to give you credit, Commander. You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective, and there's nothing you can do. I could destroy you at any moment, but I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first.
How about we just fire a barrage of torpedoes?
Entirely in my hands, and I'm not in a forgiving mood.
Let's try this.
It's entirely possible you could destroy us. But the truth is, we're worth more to you alive than dead. Better if we report back to Starfleet about the power of Taconian technology, and the futility of fighting it.
There might be value in that. I've been thinking about what you said, Commander. I don't think you'll find my threat so empty now.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
That's some serious power there.
But I don't have to needlessly slaughter you.
Interesting.
So I've decided to let you live. Because there's merit to the idea you're worth more to me alive. Tell your Federation that Takan are as merciful as they are powerful. That you were fortunate to escape with your lives.
We appreciate your mercy.
And you rely on it.
I've lost their signal.
Can you track their warp signature?
Okay.
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
Interesting.
What's the status of the repairs?
Hull breach should be
It's
patched up in a
something
matter
they
of
show
hours.
remorse almost.
Impulse power is at 67%. Should be fully restored soon.
Still no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature. They've all but disappeared.
Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best shot we got.
Commander Rydick, you had the con after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment, given our current situation? The losses we have suffered.
Well, we do need reinforcements. Knowledge is good. I'm going to settle for reinforcements.
I'd rather not fight this alone. We need to call for reinforcements.
In that case, we might have an option. Portal 6-3. Guardian of the Takan Empire. If anyone could find Galvin, it would be him.
That's assuming he's willing to help us.
True, but there's only one way to find out.
Wouldn't we need to secure authorization from the Federation Council to contact him?
The nearest Federation outpost is Andoria. I can travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile, the Resolute can travel to the Delphi Ardu system in search of Portal 6-3.
I still have my doubts.
I do not. Captain William T. Riker has first-hand experience
Oh.
with the area and with Portal 6-3. His guidance will prove invaluable and should alleviate.
For all we know, we could be walking into a trap. Not to mention the high likelihood Portal 6-3's allegiance will be with the Takan. It's just too much of a risk.
Oh, that's fine.
A waste of time. Time we can't afford to lose.
Oh shit.
According to Commander Riker's records of meeting Portal 6-3, he was willing to listen to reason. We may be able to convince him that Galvin is wrong.
Or he'll just be happy to learn his civilization is making a comeback. In which case, we only compound the problem.
I am inclined to agree with Commander Rydick. Her logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable, including information on the nature of the Cartabula. We must act on the facts at hand.
Then we'll give it our best.
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
And I will speak with the Council. They need to understand the magnitude of the situation. I can leave for Andoria immediately. I wish you luck finding Portal 6-3. The very future of the Federation may rest in your hands.
Indeed.
It takes a minimum of 8 crew on the bridge to run the ship. So we can expect at least that many hostiles.
Oh.
If they bioformed Hadri, they know we're coming.
Which means everyone needs to be ready for...
An attack! Ah, D! Okay, no, I wasn't ready for that.
Now what? We need that door sealed.
We can handle that. Where do you need us?
There's an access panel there. You should be able to patch into the local systems.
We'll be shot getting there.
I'll cover you. On my signal. Now!
D! Good cover. Oh.
Looking for the bridge doors. Wait, what's this?
Got something?
Gravity.
Ah.
If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the ceiling.
He'll never see it coming.
Itasca, get ready to charge.
Charge?
There's some gravity polarity. Now!
Oh. Fuck.
Amazing.
Close it!
How do we get them down?
Let's just leave it floating there for a bit. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Okay.
What are we gonna do with them?
We don't have time to take prisoners.
So you're just gonna shoot him?
I haven't decided yet.
That's not just up to you.
I'm the ranking officer.
Shoot them.
Not in your army.
Hang on.
These prisoners could be useful to us. But if you kill them, we'll never know.
I can live with that.
Well, I can't.
You're an engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch on them.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute. Crystals. They're all over this place. Where's the captain?
Captain Ostego did not
hear that.
Shoot.
He died defending the Empire. That's how he'd want it.
There's lots of things to see here. And scan.
This console looks unaffected.
Whoa. Okay. Sure.
Gotta figure this out before we get wherever we're going. If the Resolute can't catch up to us, we're in a whole different kind of trouble.
Alright. I'm looking at everything first.
There are two interfaces on top of each other.
This is not Lydian programming.
Everything under control?
Yes, these Takan haven't made a move. Yet.
And what you're doing is working.
There's plenty more I can do. But it doesn't have to be that way. As long as they behave.
Sure.
Any trouble?
Don't worry about me. Worry about Stretch over there.
Why?
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. But I'll make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy, it's not right.
I'm here if you need a hand.
Just hurry up and figure out this bridge. That's the best way to help.
Right. Oh, good reflection. Well, no, not really. Since I've been over there, what's the tricorder for then? I can't switch. Okay, there must be something over there. Or actually, the tricorder has beeped. It's supposed to beep if there's something important.
These crystals are
Or not.
Takan technology.
Well, it is.
They seem to be active, just like the rest of their tech. Tetrametric pulses.
Tetrametric?
It's the energy signature of Takan technology. Everything they make gives off this type of radiation.
They're blocking the inputs. It's not responding at all. Everything I try, it just ignores me.
I thought you had the access codes needed to take control back.
I should, but I can't actually get to the surface, so I can't enter them here. Maybe there's somewhere else I can try.
Okay. Ah.
It's the Takan language.
From what I can tell, the ship's systems are actively responding to input.
Which is the opposite of how most bridges work. They usually send commands, not receive them.
It's from an intrusive program. This control station won't do us any good either. What have they done to this bridge?
Consoles running themselves, some clogged up with crystals that are sending off tetrametric pulses.
But none of this is sending signals outward. It's receiving.
They're flying the ship from somewhere else.
That should be impossible. But it explains why there's less than a full bridge crew. If they aren't flying the ship from the bridge, Where are they controlling it from?
Somebody knows.
Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a weapon. It's dead.
Out of ammo?
I'm not sure.
We shall have to find out. Oh, there's one. Okay. So what are we looking at here? Navigation data. What is...
Look here. It's navigational data.
We saw that already. Headed to the edge of the galaxy.
It's only a display. We couldn't use it to change course or alter speed.
Alright, let's try this.
Engine's a red line, running at full power. But this main drive manifold is spiking way over nominal levels.
Very dangerous.
Even at 100% output, the warp cores wouldn't push this much plasma to the drive section.
That much reactor output would drive us past the theoretical top speed of this ship. So how fast are we actually going?
Warp 75 billion miles an hour? I don't know. That's actually... not very fast. Okay, where am I? Did I miss one? Oh. Oh no, I already scanned that. I can scan this doodly.
We're gonna be there in less than an hour.
Can't let that happen.
Hold on, it would take days to go this distance with our fastest ship. We're traveling at a warp factor many times greater than this ship should even be capable of. Even with the engines pushed as hard as they are, they wouldn't produce this speed.
Whether it's these crystals, or the power from the Cartabula, the Takan have found a way to increase the engine output and top speed. We have to find a way to hit the brakes before we outrun anyone who could help us.
We stop it, so they can't get this ship where they're going, and enact the next phase of their plan. That is, if they don't destroy us all first. I would have thought this ship would disintegrate going this speed. But somehow, that hasn't happened yet.
So what is their endgame? They've transformed individuals, they've transformed this ship, in a way. How far will they go?
As far as we let them. Their technology certainly doesn't seem to have limits.
I hate to think what the Cartabula could do if it was plugged into something it was meant to power. That's everything. We got some answers.
I don't like what they tell us, though.
If we can learn nothing else, then what's left is to make these Takan talk. And if they don't, we'll dispose of them.
Hey, that's not how we do this.
Easy.
That is enough from you.
Oh, crap. Ah, D! Oh god, I pressed every single button there.
I thought that thing was useless.
It was. No power. Until he touched it. Weapons must be biocoded.
Our technology will only work for one of our kind.
I can assure you, this weapon works just fine for me.
Slow down, Arminta.
You can't control this ship with the disruptor.
But I can use it to control you.
Ah!
Ow.
Let's talk.
Ah. Number one.
The Titan's communications officer says Captain Riker will be ready in just a moment. You need to see this. The report on the data breach.
Damn. It's worse than I'd hoped. They didn't just compromise our shields. They stole the shield algorithms for all of Starfleet as well. Meaning every ship is potentially vulnerable to attack, making this so much worse than it already was.
Given the potential consequences, we should notify Starfleet as soon as possible.
I don't disagree, but I'll reach out to Ambassador Spock about it. I don't want to cause a panic, and I doubt he does either.
Why is he so against contacting Starfleet? Contacting.
Let's not mention any of this shield business to Resurgence yet. Put him through.
Hey.
Riker, this is my first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
My pleasure.
Sir.
I wish we were all meeting under better circumstances.
So do I, although you and I have actually met before.
We have?
I was a young lieutenant on the Potemkin. You were first officer on the Tuckerman. I piloted you and our science officer in a shuttle to survey quantum
These weren't
resonance
recorded
to
in the same
planetary
studio,
rings over
I don't think.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
You know, he gave me some good advice that day about a very difficult job. Yours.
Well, I'm not one to turn down some words of wisdom, sir.
And let me ask, as first officer on a starship, where does your responsibility lie, first and foremost? To the captain, the crew, or the ship itself?
Oh, this old chestnut.
Ah, crap.
I'm curious to hear what she says, though.
I think it's the crew, but I'm going with the
My
captain.
job is to support the captain, carry out his orders, and
Which I
ensure
haven't been
his
doing,
safety,
actually.
even if I disagree with him.
I like that. But the truth is, it's a trick question.
Huh.
Every situation is different, and there are no easy answers. And in some cases, it might not be any of those three. It could be the prime directive, or the mission.
Yes, so perhaps we should get to the matter at hand. When you were with the Enterprise, you encountered a Takan entity known as Portal 6-3. The Enterprise was held captive in orbit until you were able to convince him to let the ship go.
All of which is detailed in the mission report.
What we want from you is what we can't get from the report. What can we use to get Portal 6-3 to help us?
I've often thought about that over the years. How a small difference in the encounter could have led to disaster. The most important thing is, don't let him push you around. He can appear as a man or as a godlike projection. He'll test you, but don't be overwhelmed by the pageantry and theatrics.
I'll stand up to him. You can trust in that.
Good, but that's just the first step. Portal is full of bluster and bravado.
Neutral.
But he can be reasoned with. And that's my other piece of advice. You want to appeal to him rationally. You don't want him thinking you're acting out of fear.
But we are afraid of the Takan, and with good reason.
He's not the sort to suffer fools. And he'll lose interest if he feels his time is being wasted.
I suppose that's one thing we have in common.
What other levers do we have with him? Is he susceptible to flattery?
Who isn't? And if you're good enough to play off his ego, even an entity as advanced as he is won't realize that's what you're doing.
What if he won't cooperate and we have to face these Takan ourselves?
Then we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
What I mean is, in the 16 years since you discovered this outpost, there has to have been research. Battle plans for what to do about the Takan if we encountered more of them. I need to know what they are.
If I had that answer, it would have been the first thing I told you.
We both know Command has had their share of hidden plans in the past. Like Admiral Hansen and Captain Shelby's Special Projects Division at Starfleet Tactical, devising new ways to take on the board.
Trust me, this isn't some Starfleet conspiracy to keep you in the dark. But if you two don't think you're equipped to make contact, you need to tell me now. Because there is no silver bullet here. Now's not the time to hesitate. I need to know you're up to this.
Were you equipped to meet Portal 6-3 all those years ago?
I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, you are. And we have the benefit of your experience on our side.
Fair enough. There was a special task force that considered the Takan, and I was part of it. But because there were no other signs of the Empire, we determined the best course of action was to create a restricted zone around the Delphi Ardu system. I have my concerns, but I'll clear the way with the brass for your travel into the restricted space. Just remember what I've told you. And it wouldn't hurt to read some Sun Tzu en route. Or Marcus Aurelius.
Anything else?
Machiavelli?
Thank you for your support, Captain Riker.
I wish I could be there myself. But my first officer would probably see to it that I stay on the bridge while they get all the excitement on the away mission. The burdens of command. Rest assured, the Federation is taking this threat very seriously. You won't be alone out there for too long.
Thank you, Captain Riker.
One more thing. Ambassador Spock said that Khan stole some data from your central computer. What's that all about?
We're still assessing the extent of the breach. Nothing to report as of right now.
That's it? Ambassador Spock suggested it was something more serious. Which is why I'm asking.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you.
One thing we know is that they stole Starfleet shield algorithms.
The shield algorithms? That could jeopardize every ship in the fleet.
We're still making sure our assessment is accurate. We don't want to raise alarms unnecessarily.
This is as real as it gets, Solano. I have to talk to Starfleet Command now, so I think this conversation has come to an end. I really do hope you get Portal 6-3 and find those Takan before this gets out of control. Riker out.
I specifically said I wanted to keep this under wraps. I thought we had an understanding. Now all of Starfleet will hear about this.
Riker's ship is at risk. They all are. I can't believe you would want to keep that from him.
That's one more thing I'll have to answer for. Now I have to think about the damage control of it all. You're dismissed.
Well, Riker does need to know, and
It's the
Starfleet
automated Federation warning
needed to
tool.
know.
Transmitting the disable code Captain Riker provided.
Ow.
That was unpleasant. Commander Ermont, what are the conditions of our systems?
All internal systems operational.
Commander Westbrook, what are your scans of the planet?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
No sign of this outrageously powerful Takan being?
I'm running a magneton scan now, but so far, nothing.
Where are you? Prep your way, team. We don't know if Portal 6-3 will cooperate. If he's not an asset, he's an enemy.
Oh.
So be ready for anything.
Not for the timid.
Prove you're worth keeping alive for a little while longer.
I cannot stop this ship any more than you could stop the tides.
Not good enough.
The impotent threats of a lower life form do not sway me. I will not bend to you. I was born 600,000 years ago. But a new age dawns today.
Are you the scion of the flame?
My name is Zan Utlosa. I was born in the final days of the Age of Makto. We are all scions of the flame. Every one of us who have traveled across the bridge of time to be here for the Great Awakening. We have all sworn ourselves to the cause.
Eventually, one of you will break.
Jeez.
Understand how overmatched you truly are. This craft was nothing before we imbued it with the speed required by our mission. And the Cartabula produces enough energy to drive an entire fleet of ships like this one. But when we wake the Aphelion, we won't need a fleet.
The Aphelion?
Only then
Yep, on
will
that.
you understand the might of the Takan Empire. Reborn in this time.
And when you wake the Aphelion, what are you going to do with it?
Anything we want.
Come on! This goes from bad to worse unless you do what they say.
Oh.
It's coming alive.
He can't stop the ship.
Then he will. Or we cut off his hands and use them ourselves.
The moment I reduce speed or change our heading, the others will know. First, they'll just resume course from elsewhere. Trivial matter. And then, they will come here. For you, this is a dead end.
But wouldn't you want that? You take the ship off course, your friends come here to your rescue. So why are you warning us?
Because I value my own life. When my fellow Scions come, and they will come, I expect you'll all act like the savages you are, and a battle will ensue. We've all died once. I don't intend to do so again. I won't touch those controls. If you want to get us killed, do it yourselves.
You fear death. There's a way to stop this ship.
Most annoying.
Starfleet protocol.
You're not on a Starfleet ship. Your protocol does not apply. We take the action that will lead to our victory. Don't assume your moral code takes
Break his arm.
precedence above
No.
all others.
I'm not gonna torture them. Not like this. But there's gotta be something we can work with here.
Summon engineering. Engine output. Oh, loads here. Okay.
Going this fast, it would be too dangerous to force a warp collapse by cracking one of the propulsion coils. I could rupture the hull, end up damaging the Cartabula in the process.
And that risks tearing a hole in space.
We can't have that.
No.
This area here,
Power generation. The warp cores.
it's deserted. What's this?
This display shows the location of the Tacon on the ship. This is where the infiltrators are. The central artery of ship systems. Sensors. Propulsion. Weapons. Doesn't seem to be working here.
This is weird. Engine status. Right. The warp cores are still practically redlined. However they've supercharged the Zeldi, it still relies on existing systems.
They just amplify the output?
But the Tacon have already interfaced with those systems. The controls will be no use. So we'd have to find a way to manually shut down the warp cores.
Might not be a manual shutdown as much as it'll be sabotage.
No one appears to be guarding it. I think I can get us there. But once we're in, do you really think you can cripple my ship? Not something I'd normally ask. But I'm coming around to it.
Well, usually I'm the guy fixing the things that go wrong on a starship. I'm sure I could figure out a way to break it.
You may even find you like destroying things.
This plan of yours has one problem. It strands us. Left out of the fight when there is a war going on.
Our fight is here, now. This is how we do the most good. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
For the Empire! Oh, no. That's Klingons.
So, Carter, you didn't beam out after all. I thought you'd escaped when we boarded. I'd almost hoped you'd made it off. And Nilly's there with you too, right? It's good you two are together.
Sounds like you miss me.
Miranda might have. She was so hopeful about you. But that's not why I called. You're not a fighter. I know it. You know it. That's why you're hiding. Somewhere on this ship. But the Tacon Empire has so much to offer you. Think of all the knowledge lost for 500,000 years that you'd have access to. I know you want more from life, and I want to show you what you could be a part of. Not just the wonders you've already seen from us.
This could work to our advantage.
We had the power to move stars. Carter, you have a thirst for discovery.
You know what you're doing. Miranda, we can help you, but you have to fight.
Miranda is a part of us now. She's accepted that.
You're lying.
I have no reason to lie. Every one of us on this crusade has fought wars more brutal and consuming than you could fathom. But I want to reach a peaceful resolution to this. Carter, we have a plan for you. And for the others, too. We don't want to have to destroy you.
What's this plan you have? Is it the one where you steal our bodies and erase our minds?
That's a simplistic view of it. Your memories would live on within us. We can
But we wouldn't
continue
be
this
us.
conversation in person. I'll see you on the bridge very soon.
Oh,
Our
I
combat.
know where we are.
She's tracking our location with them.
If we have to use force to free our fellow scions, there will be casualties.
Ah.
We can't stay here. And we need to disable the transmitters.
Where'd you go? You don't want to talk to me?
She's trying to keep you talking.
I mean, I get it. But I'm trying to help you.
Oh, intricate.
Got it.
Mine's done too.
Time to hit the road.
What about the other
You've
officer?
forgotten something. They know where we're going.
Set to stun. You're not going to shoot a guy who's unconscious, are you?
You keep getting in my way.
We've managed this far without doing it your way.
We are hardly in control of this situation. And now we have loose ends.
Solve the problem of what to do with him. Now let's move it.
Someone's still going to keep an eye on them. The last guardian. Couldn't croak that any better.
Our coordinates match the exact location where Riker met Portal 6-3.
Unlike Riker's team, we beamed down without a problem.
It's quiet.
Portal has to know we're here.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him. Spread out.
Oh.
Already gave it a scan. Dead. Whole planet feels like it's been turned to stone.
Doctor?
Commander, keeping an eye on those Iridium levels? Good. Last thing we need are your cells destabilizing on a hostile alien planet.
That's good to know.
Anything unusual, Commander?
It's all unusual, to be honest. We've precious little data on this planet, so brief was Captain Riker's visit. Anything he didn't see himself is a total unknown.
We deal with unknowns all the time. Part of the job.
I'm accustomed to dealing with the unknown from my station on the bridge.
If I recall right, Geordi LaForge transported in here, hanging upside down.
I guess we're lucky we were spared the indignity.
Oh, yes. Yes. Anything else over here? Oh.
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this bridge. That has to mean something.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
Right. So why do we need a tricorder then? Oh. Ah. These crystals look scannable.
These crystals are dormant.
Riker's report said they were glowing. that they served as energy collectors. It could be a good sign they're inactive. The Guardian of the Takan doesn't have his guard up.
Actually, where was that? Okay, no, never mind. Cup. That's not a cup. Huh. Well, I think done all we can here. Let's move on.
Follow me.
Oh.
M's here. Is it me, or did that path just disappear?
There was a path there a moment ago.
There must be an explanation.
There's something.
Tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Takan technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try.
Ooh, okay.
Nothing.
There's gotta be a weakness. Somewhere it isn't totally solid. Whoa!
Shoot the crystals.
An illusion.
I'm sure that wall was as real as the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phasers.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature. It's faint, but it's there.
With me.
Where are you, portal?
Another dead end.
Or another illusion.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
Duval to Resolute. Beam crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Is he okay?
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting out the same pulses as before.
Commander, I may be able to speed up the process. I can now detect many different wavelengths of radiation simply by looking. The Takan radiation is unusual, so I can't quite clear it all up, but I was able to eliminate many of the non-tetrametric crystals. Your tricorder should warn you.
That's an enormous help. Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's my honor.
Coming up to an hour and 30. I think it hasn't saved here, but hopefully it should have saved at some point. Yes, I'm going to end this part of the stream here. So thank you once again for coming in and watching and taking part of the stream. Past, present, and future watchers. If you're a future watcher, hello and goodbye, whatever. Do remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Camera goes, bye bye. And also like and share the video. Oh, pardon me. So we'll see if we can pick this up either later on or at some point. And yep, we're going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching once again. Thank you, Jess and Ragnar, for coming in. Any lurkers coming in as well. Supporters was greatly appreciated and appreciative. So thank you very much. Social media links are in the description below as always. And don't forget to subscribe. That's the important thing of any YouTube channel. At the moment it is just a hobby and a way of, well, just doing, really. Does it make sense? Probably not. Anyway, helps me socially, I guess. Not being so. Anyway, people thing. So yeah, we're still very, very near to our 360 sort of medium goal. The main goal, getting to 1,000, and hopefully, sort of maybe applying for YouTube I'll start again. YouTube partnership, and many other things that come with it. Oh, and also an OnlyFans. Yep, that'll be fun. I'm not joking. So let's get there, if you want to see that. So thank you very much once again, and cheerio.
Scheiße.
Whoops.